Oh, that Manchester 65 was really cool. It was fun.
We here on this program highly endorse Manchester 65.
Yes, very much so. And then we actually did a house show in my house. That was really neat. 2 days to. That was supposed to be a day off, but then I was like, no, we had 48 hours. Let's do this.
And you have to give, if you have a chance, if you're home, if you're bored, go to YouTube and type in the Weimer. Just a fantastic little outsider music punk band, and I give those guys the ultimate credit of 3 of them not being able to speak English, just coming here and going on a shoestring tour. I mean, I can't imagine being it the other way. I couldn't imagine Tony Jones and the Cretin 3 going to Japan and just it would just be pure chaos.
Well, yes, for one thing, they'd mistake us for Godzilla and open fire. I mean,
yeah, and we might come home with wives if that were the case. So Patrick is all strapped in with his guitar. You want to give us a live one?
Sure, yeah. The song's called Poetry in Motion. Down the lights, bring them down low. Sit back and relax, please enjoy the show. I speaks on the screen, what do you see? The anger and the truth on your TV. Propaganda sounds, can you hear them yell? Raise your head high, let's raise some hell. Well, poetry in motion, let's start another commotion now. Make today the day you won't let it slip away. No more worries, there will be glory. Better days. Doesn't matter what they do, it doesn't matter what they say. People lying, people dying, people working minimum wage. Cause there's so many people and so little time. Just stop searching, kid, you just got to try and live your life. Here we go again, back from the start. Always united and never apart. Let's give it one last try, straight from the heart. We'll show them a masterpiece, a work of art. We're tired of destruction, need to self-destruct. Raise your head high, show that we don't give a head. Poetry in motion, let's start another commotion now. Make today the day, you won't let it slip away. No more worries, there will be glory. Better days. Doesn't matter what they do, it doesn't matter what they say. People lying, people dying, people working minimum wage. Cause there's so many people, it's so little time. Just stop searching, kid, you just got to try. All you've got to do is try. All you've got to do is try. All you've got to do is try. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And live your life. Live your life.
Live rock and roll radio the way God intended it to be. Patrick Simus performing live for you right here on Tony Jones's Rockin' New Year's Eve broadcast. Some more great local music is on tap now. A man who's been in this very studio. This is Dylan Seavey and the Gentlemen. The album is Join the Club, and this song is called Same Rain.
Once again I will say goodbye with great despair and a heavy sigh. Our destiny was a love unknown to end up here in a field of stone. And you might time passed in a single day, and I was sure that I had it worse to lose so fast from a vicious curse. But you, my dear, must have had my name for all those years living in your frame of no escape and of no reward. Was I the light you were moving toward? And you, my love, are buried here. I wish that wasn't so. But if my song should reach your ears, there's one thing you should know. It rained on the day that we met. You might not remember, but you sure can bet I was there on the day that you died. I stood at the window while the same rain fell outside. Had to guess you had a hand up there. 'Cause when I came to sing today, the sun was out and shining on your grave. And you, my love, are buried here. I wish that wasn't so. But if my song should reach your ears, there's one thing you should know. It rained on the day that we met. You might not remember, but you sure can bet. There on the day that you died, I stood at the window while the same rain fell. It rained on the day that we met. You might not remember, but you sure can bet I was there on the day that you died. I stood at the window while the same rain fell outside. It fell outside.
coming out of some great local punk rock, you just heard from the Bitchin' Aardvark's Lottery Winner, the name of that track. Before that, another local, Dylan Seavey and the Gentlemen, off of the album Join the Club, Same Rain, the name of that one. Tony Jones here. You are tuned in to Tony Jones's Rockin' New Year's Eve broadcast. George Garner is my co-host.
As always.
And we do have Patrick Simus in studio, who before the music performed live for you, real rock and roll radio. I get to pat myself on the back every once in a while and remind you all that nobody else is doing this, George. Nobody.
No.
Even stations that I respect, even stations that should know better, even stations that I know and love are running on autopilot tonight.
Yep, there is nobody this respectable.
No, I should be wearing my Blues Brothers suit. That's how respectable I am this evening.
I have a tie on, too. Go dressed up and dapper.
Patrick Simus is here. You heard him a little while ago.
How's
We
it going?
talked about the tour. Bring us back. How did you start playing music?
I've honestly been playing guitar since I was 11. And then my brother was playing drums, too. And then we all got together and started playing. Like, he had a little punk band in high school. And I was always like the little pest going downstairs in the basement while they're trying to practice and play around the corner, learn their chords and playing on. So that's how I got really into punk rock and playing. But honestly, my family in itself, all my mother's side, just all musicians, and just nurtured me there. And then played through high school, had a little punk band, did a little open mics in college, and then really took it seriously come this year. Yeah, March, April.
So bring us to the decision to just go out there, and you're still doing high energy, but just go out there, you and the guitar, as opposed to having a traditional band.
Yeah. I mean, like, in high school, like, we had like a band, and like that was tough trying to like get everyone like commitment-wise or playing. And then for me, it was kind of just like, all right, if I'm just gonna play by myself.
Right.
I was always just jamming my room, just playing acoustic, and then I just kind of took control, saying like, all right, I'll just do this on my own, see what happens. I mean, eventually, I kind of want to play, have a band. I mean, I can play bass, I can play drums, like I lay down the tracks myself.
Patrick and the Patricks.
The Patrick and the Patricks, yeah. But like, no, like, I mean, a lot of my friends too, they're always like, a lot of people I've played with, they're always like, dude, I definitely like you, like the energy, just acoustic, because nobody else did that. I remember, because if they say, "Oh, you're an acoustic act, right?"
Right, they're expecting
one of my first like shows I played. It was like I was in Cambridge, and then I'm just like, "Hi, I'm Patrick Simus." They're all talking at the bar, and then I'm just like the first note, all the heads turn like, "Woof." And then it turned out they're a nice little punk rock crowd, so it worked out for the best. Yeah, I got a little sing along going.
And it must be nice just to, hey, can you do this gig? And that's it. You don't have to consult.
Yeah, it's just me, like, well, the other Patricks have to talk to them about it. So, I mean,
I have a question, though, right?
Yeah.
Every time someone decides to go from a full band to a solo performer, why? Now, I'm a person who believes that electricity was invented for a reason, and that reason was to power electric instruments. Why is it that every time someone decides to perform solo, do they feel obligated to pick up an acoustic guitar? Why not play solo with an electric guitar? Especially you, seeing as how you have all this maniacal energy.
I mean, I don't need any electricity to back me up or sing loud or play loud. I just tend to break strings.
But just generally speaking, though, I wonder that. Every now and then it occurs to me.
Like the acoustic instrument is like the go-to type thing.
Yeah, but it just it seems to me there's an opportunity missed there. Like why is not just you personally, but just generally speaking, why doesn't anybody play solo with an electric guitar?
I mean, I've seen it, and it's been really cool.
It works.
It's really cool because nobody else is doing it, and they just shred on and on. I don't know. I guess like the sound of it, I guess too. Like, I mean, it depends on the taste too. I mean, like if you're a folky act and like softer.
Well, that I'm not talking necessarily just bring out the electric guitar to shred. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about, and like you said, I've seen it done only once or twice in my life, where a folk solo artist played folk music on an electric guitar.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay, like, okay, that's actually, I get it, yeah. Cause,
now
like,
you got it, right?
Yeah, because that's actually a dilemma, like you were telling me, because, like, when I see like a acoustic guitar or so play it, I just see like a guitar. I just see the 6 strings. I can still play the notes. Just like I see the piano, I see a guitar. I can still say the 6 strings. I can still play the notes and everything else too. And I don't know. When I got the acoustic guitar, I just still play the same punk rock stuff I was doing, or just I play whatever I want to do.
Right.
I mean. Yeah, because I did. Like, I was like playing like electric guitar, playing softer things, whatever. You're like, what, dude? The knob's to 11. Play louder. Like, no. The fact that I can get more noise or be more loud out of an acoustic instrument, I think it's awesome.
I've seen people,
it excites me.
In other words, it just excites you to brutalize an acoustic instrument.
Yeah, I've literally like I mean these are elixirs, so like they say they last longer. I mean I think they last a week and a half, 2 weeks for me. I think if I played like throughout the tour or so. But I was notorious for just breaking strings. It was a drinking game. I told my roommates like, all right, I broke 3 strings today, 3 shots.
I've seen people go out with the electric guitar and like the band in a box thing that has the bass and the drums in it, and that's just awful.
I hate that.
People listening, a lot of musicians listen to this show. Knock it off.
Yeah, to quote a famous poem, that is not what I meant at all.
Nobody is pulling that off. So would you like to play another live one?
Yeah, sure, of course. Let's see. This song is called Lucis Immoral. St. Francis called Drunk at the Bar. Together we say, one nation under dog, invisible, divisible, the liberty, injustice for all. One nation under dog, invisible, divisible, the liberty, injustice for all. This town is no home to me. New places, new faces I need to see. People, they all look the same. Are we all guilty? Who is to blame? Take one last breath. Together we say, one nation under dog, invisible, divisible, the liberty, injustice for all. One nation under dog, invisible, divisible, the liberty, injustice for all. And it's so many people, so little time. Just stop searching, kid, there's nothing to find but a looseness of moral society sublime. You're just a tragedy. Brothers and sisters on your knees, pick up that stool, kid. Pick up that pint. Pick up that stool, kid. 'Cause there's nothing to fight. One nation, a dog, invisible, divisible, the liberty, injustice for all. One nation, a dog, invisible, divisible, the liberty, injustice for all. You're just a tragedy. Brothers and sisters on your knees, pick up that stool, kid. Pick up that pint. Pick up that stool, kid. There's nothing to find.
Patrick Simus performing live for you right here on Tony Jones's Rockin' Radio New Year's Eve. We do have in this room possibly 3 of the only surviving punks around. So
Cheers.
this is, well, they're not a punk band, but they're a fantastic band. This is Vampire Weekend, and this is a track called A-Punk.
Into the city, thoughts and river all filled with snow. Despite the ring I
If I can't get out, wanna see front of me as open wide this time, this time, this time. Early somewhere, but not in this room. It's soothing inside, avoid impending doom. And the taste for blood.
Nothing I'll settle for.
What have I done?
So they won't find
What have I done?
those insides out.
What have I done?
What have I done?
What have I done?
They slowly sank
What have I done?
to tops of skull.
What have I done? Inside of I don't know if I can get it out. Wanna see from me as open wide this time, this time, this time.
Some Roz Raskin and the Rice Cakes right here on Tony Jones's Rockin' New Year's Eve broadcast, a local band doing very well. Before that, we heard from Vampire Weekend, A Punk, the name of that track. Thank you all for checking in at facebook.com/Tony Jones Show and on Twitter at Tony Jones in RI. Thank you for chatting with us and requesting, and there is some Patrick love going on via the internet right now. So, the world in which we live. But the weird thing is that there is a little delay from being here in the studio and then the over-the-air broadcast and the internet broadcast. So some of you are hearing it a little bit delayed, which is good because now if Patrick says any dirty words, I might be able to save my job. But just keep that in mind when you hear what you hear. There is a little bit of a delay this evening. So the first hour, we talked current events, news and politics. Second hour, we're chatting with Patrick Simus. And then in the last hour, as we count it down to the new year, I will spin the top 5 alternative rock tracks of 2013, and I will mix that in with some of the best local music around. George Gorner is my co-host. He is co-host of the Tony Jones Show and a 990 WBOB.com personality. Mr. Gorner, good evening.
Good evening.
Patrick Simus is here. He has performed for you. He has chatted with us. And I do want to ask him as we close out this hour, Patrick, when George and I write songs, they are silly. They're about killer cars. They're about
Waking up on bathroom floors.
right, they're about sometimes they're about loving large women. For you, what made you want to break into more political type stuff in your lyrics?
Political stuff in my lyrics. I don't know. Like, I was very quiet, I guess, like in high school.
So you were the complete opposite of us.
Like, I mean, I was very, like, to myself, and I was always, I was a writer first. I was always writing in a notebook constantly. I still have a notebook on me at all times, either writing down ideas or whatnot like that.
Yep,
And
there's
then,
mine right there. Sometimes something we never outgrow.
So, like, and then when it came to, like, punk rock, and that's stuff I listened to, like, that's all in there, like, growing up. So that influence is always in me. Then, eventually, I kind of had, like, a voice. Just kind of saying what's on my mind, and then that's where the acoustic guitar came in. Like, I mean, I started off writing poetry, and that's like that format, that little medium,
Right.
and then I basically applied that into a song, and then that's pretty much like when it comes to me writing songs for Guitar.
Well, see, that's the difference. You know, you realized you had something to say. Tony and I realized early on that we had absolutely nothing constructive to say.
We early on realized that we were idiots.
Yeah. Oh, don't get me wrong. I have a bunch of silly, stupid songs, sea shanties, if you will. Yeah.
When we were talking earlier, you said, you know, I was in high school and I was a little punk band, and I'm thinking, geez, I'm in my early 30s and I'm in a little punk band.
We're all in a little punk band in some way, shape, or form.
But it is true. I mean, you know, well, first of all, for songwriting, and it kind of harkened back to our first hour, the more screwed up the world gets, the easier it is
To write lyrics.
to write lyrics. And you do have this voice, you do have this medium of, you know, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, where you can get these ideas literally all over the world. And I don't think people really realize or appreciate the era in which we're living as far as that can go.
Yeah, in spite of the emo people, we really don't have to sing about our own feelings anymore. We can sing about other things.
Yes, there is so much to get to. How about another live one?
Sure. All right. This song's called "Give 'Em Hell."
I've been drunk through the streets of Providence, been drunk through the streets of Boston, been drunk through the streets of Norcross and Atlanta, trying to throw why I'm alive. My trembling hand shivers as I stumble from bar to bar. There's no need to think, just pour me a drink. Down with the trunks in the well. Give 'em hell, dear boy, I know you all too well. Steady your hands and sing through the night, rise as fast as we fell. Give 'em hell, dear boy, I know you all too well. Steady your hands and sing through the night, rise as fast as we fell. Whoa, 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 whoa. I awoke with visions of pipe bombs, bricks, explosives and gasoline. But where I throw the brick, I just stood by my side. And this what's become of me? Chaos, destruction, and suicide. No, it's not gonna ever be me. Give 'em hell, dear boy, I know you all too well. Steady your hands and sing through the night, rise as fast as we fell. Give 'em hell, dear boy, I know you all too well. Steady your hands and sing through the night, rise as fast as we fell. Whoa, whoa. Not too long ago, almost a year has passed. Had family and friends stand by my side and never look back. It's the late night, drinking pints and playing pool. Open for every whiskey Wednesday. Give 'em hell, dear boy, I know you all too well. Steady your hands and sing through the night, rise as fast as we fell. Give 'em hell, dear boy, I know you all too well. Steady your hands and sing through the night, rise as fast as we fell.
It is Real Rock and Roll Radio. It is Tony Jones's Rockin' New Year's Eve broadcast. He is Patrick Simus. Two things. That is a perfect theme song for everybody out there reveling right now across the East Coast, Providence, Boston, New York City. Those people, poor people in New York City in Times Square trapped in those pens. That is the perfect track for them. And my second point is that in all my years of doing this, I have interviewed all kinds of people, all kinds of bands, and except for the people that I make nervous, that I grill a little bit during their interview, you are probably the first person to break a sweat on this program.
Cheers.
So Jack Blood is checking in from, he resides in Atlanta, Georgia now, but he actually, Mr. Blood, worked on this very station back in the day. Jack Blood is a Providence native. He was on this station. He was on WALE, another station I was a part of, and then like anybody with any common sense, he moved out of Rhode Island. But he would like to hear some Midnight Creeps. Unfortunately, I don't have the specific track that he would like to hear, but I do have some other Midnight Creeps, one of my favorite Midnight Creeps songs. It's called Love Songs, and it's off the album Give the Night a Black Eye. Some Midnight Creeps music you're not going to hear anywhere else but right here on Tony Jones's Rockin' Radio New Year's Eve broadcast off of Give the Night a Black Eye. Love Songs going out to Jack Blood, which sounds like very homoerotic, so the two aren't the two aren't related. Love Songs isn't necessarily going out to Jack Blood, but Some Midnight Creeps is going out to Jack Blood, checking in Atlanta, Georgia. And being the man of the people that I am, as I check in at Twitter and Facebook and via email, everybody, as we close this segment, wants to hear more Patrick Simus. So instead of talking into the microphone, I'm going to let Mr. Simus play one more because I'm a man of the people.
Yes. Cheers. Alrighty, this is a newer song. It's called Depth.
Like I'm losing my grip, like I'm losing my goddamn mind. I brace myself with each breath, looking out, but there's nothing to find. And I can't quite climb, there's all in my chest. Swallow my pride with conviction. This patience is taking a toll. This is defeated a nation, looking out for something with soul. With soul. to travel, miles and miles to see. When you finally discover the beauty in life, don't let it pass by. Gotta hold her tight, gotta hold the deep blue eyes. There's hope and a smile to travel miles and miles to stay. Never walk away, leave her side. The Colorado River, never even try. Surrender is watching, to make the place. Everywhere or anywhere, I'll be there someday. We'll be there someday. It'll all be okay. It'll all be okay. Whoa, whoa.
He's Patrick Simus. He's been our in-studio guest for the past hour. Facebook.com/Patrick Simus Music. On Twitter @HeSimus225, which I'm assuming you don't use very much.
No, I haven't used that in a long
You
while.
you also identify a love for pancakes on your Twitter.
Yes,
so
I do.
there's
Pancakes is lovely. Punk rock poetry and pancakes, yes.
if there are any pancake fans out there,
There will be recordings soon, I promise.
how else are
Or
those?
just come to a show.
Are those the two best ways, or how else do people get a hold of you?
Through the Facebook, honestly. Oh, like, wow, I sound like my parents. The Facebook, yeah. No, like, either Facebook or, like, email me, or I think my number's there, too. Call me, I don't care, yeah.
And do you have any shows on the pipeline now, or are you taking it easy for the winter?
Right now, no. Trying to, like, actually sit down and record stuff, too. Get that done there. But, yeah, if I do get a show, the best way to, like follow me would be on, follow me on, like, music page, Patrick Simus Music on Facebook, or just, like, follow me on Facebook. That's generally where I do, like, a little bit more promoting or so, like that, too. So if you're interested, yeah.
What are we going to do, you and I and everybody else, booking shows and booking guests, much like happened to MySpace back in the day? What are we going to do when Facebook
Crumbles.
sharts the proverbial
Yes!
bed?
When Facebook sharts, I don't know, we're just going to make a t-shirt and then we're going to have a benefit show. That's what. We'll have a benefit show when Facebook sharts.
Well, I think I think Facebook has already started to do that. In my humble opinion,
They're starting to sharding with the advertisements, you know, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a sharding advertisement, like they had like a medicinal purses for sharding. Like, what? No, you can't do that, no.
It's going to be sad. We're going to have to go back to using our email accounts, or God forbid, calling people up.
Actually calling somebody?
Or actually
There's a
showing up.
voice?
See, because back
Or
in my day,
ring a doorbell. Yeah.
yeah, you would have to show up. You would have to show up at the club and physically shake the owner's hand, look him in the eye, and book the gig.
Yeah.
But that was a long time ago. Patrick, thank you again.
Thank you, Tony. Appreciate it.
Facebook.com/Patrick Simus Music. Again, thank you all for tuning in on Facebook at Facebook.com/Tony Jones Show, and on Twitter @TonyJonesNRI. And the invite page is just hopping tonight, so thank you for all checking in over there. We're going to kind of switch gears as we go into our next hour, but before that, we're going to hear actually from the aforementioned page. A lot of people, we have a lot of X fans listening tonight, George.
that's always a good thing.
Yeah, our listenership, let me pander, has just the best taste
Yes.
in music, and they're awfully good looking too. But they all want to hear some X, so we'll have some X up next. This is 4th of July, some X right here on Tony Jones's Rockin' New Year's Eve broadcast.
She's waiting for me when I get home from work. Oh, but things just ain't the same. She turns out